Happy Friday, everybody. We're here for another Bubba Ray's Dining Review, and today we're here at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and we're going to be eating a Jiko. I cannot tell you how happy I am about this. I have heard all kind of great things about this place. Never been here. Looking forward to it. Let's go. That was a great meal at Jiko. Now you may be asking yourself, why didn't Bubba Ray shoot an outro at Animal Kingdom Lodge when he was there instead of waiting a few months and shooting one sitting in the parking lot of Kohl's waiting for his wife and daughters to come out? Well, the answer to that is simple. Filmic Pro. One of these days I'm going to have a vlog entry about this app and why I love it, why I hate it, hopefully how to overcome some of the issues that it has. If anyone developing this thing's watching, can you make that thing a little more stable, please? I'd have a lot less gray hair. But we're not talking about Filmic Pro right now. We're talking about Jiko. So Jiko was amazing. When you first get to Animal Kingdom Lodge, it could be a little hard to find, but if you go in and to the right, the restaurants are all down a level. You kind of go down the steps, and the first one you come to is the bar area, and then down at the very bottom floor is Boma, which is the buffet style restaurant, and then to the right of that is Jiko. I got to Jiko right around opening time. I think I was the second or third person at the counter, so I was seated really quickly. Once I got a table, the waitress came around. She explained everything to me, went over all the different things that were on the menu, answered questions, gave input, so it was really nice having that explanation of kind of what everything was and kind of what it tasted like and what to expect, so that was really awesome. When the service began, they brought around this bread, which was this African, Ethiopian, some kind of, I don't know, Ethiopian bread with whipped butter. I ate one of them. It was really good. Didn't eat them all because I'm having steak, and you just don't fill up on bread when you're having steak. Who does that? So when I sat down, I ordered a sweet iced tea, and I had to wait a little while because it wasn't ready yet. They were still brewing it, which I actually appreciate very much. There's nothing worse than sitting down at a restaurant and ordering a nice sweet iced tea, and then it comes out and it's all kind of half fermented because it's been sitting too long. So I was more than happy to wait on it. It was really good. They did you'd think it'd be hard to screw up sweet iced tea, but people manage to do it all the time. So I was very happy that they got it right. When the food came out, I had the filet mignon, which was perfectly seared and seasoned and just beautiful. Ordered it mid-rare, it came out mid-rare. Appreciated it very much. Had a really great sauce over the top of it that was fantastic. And it was served over a bed of mac and cheese. Now the mac and cheese that I got is not actually the mac and cheese that it normally comes with on the menu, but my server recommended the classic mac and cheese because apparently a lot of people aren't as thrilled with the new one. It has some sort of curry, meat, something, I don't know. There's something in there that she recommended that I would probably like this one better if I'm not a fan of the certain spices that she named off. So I went with the classic, and glad I did. It was really good. Great mac and cheese. There was also some grilled asparagus on there. What are you gonna do? And then they had this tomato relish on the top, and the tomato relish was fantastic too. And it had this familiar yet kind of unidentifiable flavor, and thought maybe it was vanilla, and it actually was. I went and looked the recipe up for it online later. And it sounds weird that vanilla would pair well with a vinaigrette dressing on the tomato slaw, but I don't know how they did it, but that just worked together really well. I didn't do dessert. I normally don't ever do dessert. It's just not my thing. But especially after a big meal like that, I was already full. I've heard the desserts there are awesome though, so I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll go there and just order a dessert just to have that full, well-rounded Jiko experience. All in all, service was fantastic. Food was fantastic. One of the best meals I've ever had. Definitely one of the top 1 or 2 meals I've had on property. It was just really, really, really good. Highly recommend it. Really, the only thing that went wrong was actually my fault. When I got to Animal Kingdom Lodge, I was wearing my polo shirt because I was thinking, you know, gotta be a little bit sophisticated if you're gonna eat at Jiko. You know, you don't want to go in there looking all uncivilized, so I'll wear my polo shirt. Well, the problem was it was raining and I had to go around and film so that I could have the footage for the resort tour that's going to be popping up here next month. And I didn't want to get that all wet because no one wants to go into Jiko looking like a drowned rat. You know, you don't want to be uncouth. So I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll put my polo in my backpack where it'll stay nice and dry. I'll throw my t-shirt on. I'll go around, I'll do my filming, and I'll come back and I'll change and I'll be good to go for dinner. All gussied up, looking spruced and nice and nifty and all that good stuff. And it was a good plan until I forgot to do it. So about halfway through dinner, I'm noticing people coming in. You know, everybody's got at least a collar on. Some people got ties on. You know, everybody's looking nice. And I looked down and realized I had a Yoda t-shirt on. I actually rednecked up Jiko. I feel bad about it. So if you're there that night and you're wondering who the clown was that was bringing down the class of the joint, that was me. I apologize. What can I say? I'm from Texas. It's kind of what we do. Anywho, other than that, everything went off without a hitch. I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's a little pricey, but oh, so very good. Well, I think that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully, this take of the outro will actually take on the phone, and if it doesn't, I don't know. I might just write this in crayon and scan it in and post it here or something. Anyway, comment below. Let me know what you think of Jiko. If you've ever been there, if you've never been there, whatever your thoughts are on the place, I'd love to hear them. Stick them down below. We'll have a conversation about it. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care, y'all.